Frontier Airlines rolling out a new strategy to take on Southwest and other rival air carriers. And Phil LeBeau joins us now with a special alliterative guest. Phil?
He is. Barry Biffle. Let's bring him in, Joe. Barry Biffle joining us from Frontier's headquarters in Denver. Barry, the Southwest move here, I think it seems obvious to people. Free checked bag, free assigned seats, free ticket change if you need to change your tickets. Why not make this a permanent move? Why is this only promotional through August?
Well, look, the bottom line is this is a game changer for us. We're going to offer you more for less. But if we don't get the volume, then we're going to come back to just being level playing field. But either way, this is a checkmate situation for Frontier. Southwest has made their products very similar to ours. And so everyone can now see, millions of people can see that we're a better total price. But we're looking, because we've seen what's happened and all of the outcry for free bags, we're giving people an opportunity to put their money where their mouth is and come make Frontier the new airline. But either way, we're going to win in this new environment. And I think it's good for Southwest. Look, they're going to compete. They're going to compete with the big guys more effectively. But if we just get a few points of share off them, this is huge for us.
There have been a number of people complaining, especially online, about the Southwest move. But you're also making this move at a time when a number of people are saying, wait a second, is the consumer pulling back right now? Is this just a promotional play in order to offset some weakness that we're seeing in the market?
Well, it could be a promotional play that lasts for 5 years. But look, I mean, yes, there's softness in consumer demand. That's become very clear. For us, we're small, right? So we don't see, the big picture. It wasn't really until last week and we saw the big airlines commenting that we understood kind of the depth of the situation. But if you look historically, the low-cost carriers always win in any type of recessionary or consumer pullback environment. But now we're going to turbocharge that by giving more for less in this case. So any kind of slowdown in the consumer will be dwarfed by what we believe this strategy can deliver for us.
And just to put a finer point on this, where are you seeing the slowdown in demand? Is it people booking trips for this spring and the next couple of months? Where is the slowdown?
I think it's going to take time to actually completely understand, Phil, because at first we thought this was more of a dramatic shift because of Easter moving into April. Clearly, it's been a little softer, so it's hard to say at this moment yet how much was just a shift and how much is a slowdown. But there is clearly, we're now seeing a softer patch. But like I said, for Frontier, I mean, look, we're small, so we only need a couple of points in share of those leisure customers to come to Frontier, and we'll more than power through it.
Hey, Barry, I totally get the strategy of, zigging when the other guy's zagging and trying to step in and steal some market share from Southwest because nobody really thought Southwest was ever going to do this. But I'm also reminded of Gordon Bethune's old saying on the airlines industry where, you're only as smart as your dumbest competitor. I would guess that Southwest has more to lose in this battle than you do. Is that you're thinking with this? What's the upside scenario versus the downside potential risk in terms of bringing these people in and not getting access to the baggage fees or anything along those lines?
Well, I'm a marketing strategist at heart. So you always want to be different, better, or special, right? And we've always been special in that we've been the lowest cost. But it hasn't been as transparent for people. And look, I'll take full blame that maybe we made it too complicated for the consumer. We've always been the best total price, but because we got too complicated, you couldn't see that. And so the changes that Southwest made last week, all right, they actually more lined up with where we are now. So now millions of consumers can see that we're a better total price. But we also looked at the hate that we're seeing out there. And all these people are claiming that they want free check bags as well, in addition to free carry-on, free changes, free seat assignments. And so we thought, put your money where your mouth is, because we were going to win in either case. We're going to win because now everyone can see that we're the lowest total price, or we're going to win because we give even more for less. Either way, we win. But we think the Southwest wins too. I mean, Southwest changes are making them much more competitive with the big three. I mean, they could steal all my share. They could steal all my share, and it won't matter, right?
I love the idea of a marketer at heart. Are you an operator at heart as well?
Oh, of course, of course. We've actually been running a pretty good airline lately too. We've consistently been in the top 5 in completion.
Hey, Barry, thank you for coming on today. A big day for Frontier as you announce this shift in strategy, at least through August. We'll see if you decide to stick with it after that. Barry Biffle, CEO of Frontier Airlines, joining us today from Denver. Joe and Becky, I'll send it back to you.